get you now. Alright, I did get everyone to look at a test start quickly.
What test start?
We do a test start usually 5 minutes before the race starts.
No, there's no point in doing test starts. Every time you do a test start, it resets the room, so that's no point. We tested it the other day on Vez, and we did no test starts and everyone got off the line, so...
Okay, and it's your call, bud. It's totally up to you.
Yep.
Right, so I'm assuming the stream is live, boys. Welcome to the ATK Wildcard LNR Event. Thank you so much for tuning in, for everybody that's going to be tuning in. As you can see, we've got a couple of gents if we go to the member list, so we can have a look at the racers participating in the Wildcard Event. This is another foot or option or door to make yourself head to the ATK side of things, so quite interesting for the gents. So having a look at everybody at the members list, KBR, RBS Performance, supposed to be RBS Performance, Sprinkler, KBR Wolfie 101, Not Stinky, 33 which is Ketsu Kalani, DMA Nitro Merlin, that is Mike Feast, as well as KBR Freshwater Fist, it's Ruben, OJJDS, and then JWS. As you can see, the cars that we are using, or that the gents are using for this round, is the AMG GT3 2016 model. Absolutely stunner of a car. With the lobby settings, I'll quickly run it through. The lobby settings are 4 times fuel and 6 times tire wear. So very significant tire wear. It's going to probably be the biggest factor or role in this race. People who can manage the tires the best. You'll see some 2-stoppers and maybe 1 or 2 1-stoppers for the gents that are brave. And both equal pace. And yeah, we're going to see who comes out on top. Quali is about to start in about 2 minutes. I think it's going to be epic racing here. Some of these gents haven't played for a while, the others have continued growing, so it's going to be some awesome matchups flying there. As soon as quali starts, we will quickly run through each car on the outlap, just so we can observe and perv over some of these liveries that some of the gents have created. So just for our producer on the back end, if we start the quali and the gents start on the outlap, if we can just run through the cars together and make some comments before they actually start their flying lap. Thank you so much for inviting me, Anthony. I hope you're doing very well, brother.
Thanks, Dean. Yeah, get in there, buddy.
Apologies
I'll be keeping quiet. Yeah.
You'll be keeping quiet. Unfortunately, the Rona has attacked, so I'll be the only one commentating, so apologies for those people that do not like the sound of my voice. Unfortunately, it is the only one we have available this evening. Quali is a go. let me just wish a firm good luck to the gents. Quali is a go, 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 go. Let's quickly have a jump through the cars. See who's out here. I see Sprinklers out first. Sprinklers, look at his purple, shocking purple color livery. As always, he absolutely loves these Lumo colors. So there we go. Looks like a Cadbury Choc Eclair, if you ask me, with the yellow Mercedes AMG colors. Definitely shocking. Cannot miss this car. Definitely one to watch out. Always been a consistent driver. Never tried pushing too much pace, but yes, his consistency over race pace has definitely worked in the past. KBR RBS performance, very sleek silver color with some turquoisey green variations of the secondary colors. They're absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car design for RBS performance. Then we've got Fashwatervis rocking a white Hartini livery. Very beautiful livery, white, good finish, clean. Then we have OJJDS, apologies for that. Just standing still. Oh, he's just letting some gents past. A Gorilla Garage. Okay, those are pace colors, if I'm not mistaken. As they are partnered with the Pace Motorsports team. Then we have DMR Nitro Merlin, rocking the black and yellow Rebel livery for Team DMR. KBR Wolfie. Oh, what a design from KBR Wolfie. Look at KBR performance. Really burning fuel on the outlap. Don't know the gents do that anymore. Very interesting. Okay, so outlaps have started for RBS performance. Let's have a look at first gents going through there. If we can perhaps jump to an onboard for KBR RBS performance for about a sector, I think that'll be awesome to see. Definitely taking some decent lines here. A little bit rear-endy. As soon as he heads around the hairpin, maybe we can just shift to Sprinkler and then jump a little bit on board with Sprinkler a bit. Sound of this AMG V8 down the rumble, just beautiful. JW Pace pushing his car, nice limits, Fashwatervis. Still burning a little bit of fuel. Okay, 155.6 for RBS performance. BMR Nitro Miller with a 55.3 in pole position as he crosses the line. Tucked in right behind him is JW pace, only 4/10 off the pace. Stinky has just started his fast lap. If we can perhaps have a look on his onboard, as I do believe he might be the quickest here this evening, and would definitely like to see his lines and his pushing it. Sub 54s here today, especially with a much lower fuel. A little bit tail happy there. A little bit tail happy there. One from fast 135st. Should be about a 53.7. There we go. 53.7 in the bag. Beautiful from him. Jumping to JW pace, he's just starting his fast lap now. It's another out lap for JW. Hello gents, if you could just gladly like the video, like the video and subscribe to Anthony's channel would be awesome. Pop a message in the comments below to YouTube your predictions for quali and for the race. It'll be amazing to hear your thoughts. Let's get this ball on the road. Gentlemen, 53.7 is an impressive time. Kuketa is renowned for being probably the fastest on time trial and quali in Southern Africa. Up with a solid 154.1. Okay, we got Wolfie passing, getting a decent result as well.
The times are fairly close, do you know?
Yeah, apart from not stinky, the rest of the times are all within a 10, 2 10s, 10s, 2 10s, 10s, 2 10s, 10s.
Impressive.
So, very impressive. So, I'm going to be some good racing, yeah? We're allowing time for tyre change, right? And we will be allowing time for tyre change, correct?
Yes, we will allow for tyre change.
Perfect. I'll just type to the gents here. Nitro Merlin has just jumped to P2. I'm just noticing here though, I think Freshwater Fizz thinks the AMG's optimum shift is just after 50%, which it is not. It's actually on about 92, 93%. So that is costing him a little bit of time, to be very honest, maybe 2.5 tenths over a lap distance. And he is one of the gents who has most definitely improved the much over the last 6-7 races since he got his wheel and moved away from controller. So Sharks, and maybe take note that this guy will get my vote for most improved this season. I know you guys always have an award like that, and this is definitely my vote. It's gone from a pool 2 or a pool A bottom draw to being a podium position the last 3-4 races and absolutely destroying most of the gents who didn't expect it. So very well done to Freshwater Fizz for definitely increasing and improving his pace like this. However, this race is definitely going to be all about tyre management and fuel management, and then we'll see those gents get slightly better results this evening. Going to be very interesting to see how they approach it in this year.
Dean, I'm going to just send them a message to go to the pits shortly. Can you just tell me when it's at 15 minutes I need to go into the pits, so no more laps, and go change the tires.
Only 45 seconds left. Freshwater Fizz will still make another lap. He's on the chicane now, so he needs to obviously complete this one, but there's nobody else who will then make it after he is.
Just say 2 pits, change tires, then go past sector 1.
100%. So awesome. So it's not Stinky, Nitro Merlin, Freshwater Fist, Sprinkler, KBR, RBS Performance, OJGDS, and JWO Base. This is going to be a very, very, very interesting race, ladies and gentlemen. So it seems that Stinky will start on his socks. I don't think he wants to have any battles or traffic with this massive amount of tyre wear. So he'll probably try and break away from the back and then just go and cruise off. Most probably into the distance unless anything happens to tyre wear, but...
Just tell them to go past Sector 1 when they've done their tyres, okay?
Already told them that, sir. Message has been sent as instructed. Most of the gents are busy on the road passing Sector 1. Give you the go in a couple of seconds, and yes, you may start the race, sir. And it's go, go, go! Super excited for this one. Listen to my Lord Sabata. Stinky's time is about as good as my ex. There we go. And yes, it is a rolling start, Mr. Sean Buck. Going to be very interesting. Not Stinky, Nitro Miller, Freshwater Fist, Sprinkler, Wolfie, Performance, J-Dub, OJJDS. Should be a very, very interesting race going ahead. I believe there will be no ADs. Usually a rolling start has fewer ADs than grid starts. Oh, not Stinky. AD. Allow for restart. Okay, there will be 2 restarts allowed, so this will now be the first restart, and then something like that happens again, will be one more again.
On the second restart, if he's still there, I'm going to stick him at the back. Okay.
100% yes. I've got the grid for you, and I will just give it to you.
We just need to wait for everyone to join again.
JJDS and those guys have got blue screens. They touched each other's cars, which means they'll get blue screens on next. Sprinkler's probably going to give advice or tips now, like he always does. Well, that's it.
What's a blue screen about?
It's an application error that happens. It's been happening the last 2-3 months.
Yeah.
When you exit and you've made contact with somebody's car, you just get a blue screen. You have to reset the application.
Oh, okay.
Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay, Trivs, Malose, Trivs, thanks so much for all 3 of you telling us he's got a blue screen. I'm assuming you guys are watching his race, or I'm assuming you guys are in a party chat together, that you knew that instantly. You're just gonna have to do the set by host, and then
I'll do that as soon as everyone's in.
Oh, you can preset the current ones as well. Get it there.
Who else are you waiting for?
I'm currently at my capture gallery with a screenshot of the quality time. So
okay, Wolfie's in now. Okay, that's the 8.
So we should have 8, eh? Correct.
Yeah.
Let me know when you already said when all of them have entered. Oh, thank you so much, Melosa. Just feel the love on that one there, man. Truly feel the love on that one, man. Let me know when you're ready, Mr. Heads.
Just waiting for Wolfie. We can start so long, I suppose.
Stinky Merlin Fists.
Yeah.
Sprinkler Wolfie performance.
Yeah, just waiting for Wolfie. Yeah. Then?
Pace OJJDS.
Cool. Ready.
100%. Let's do this.
Just keep an eye out who's who ADs on this one, so you can stick them at the back. Eh? What?
Perfect. And your party is still, mic is still on, eh?
Yeah.
Perfect stuff. No ADs. Boys, race is on. The race is on. Okay, Fudge Waterford's already made a move on Merlin on turn 1. Great news. Okay, so Fudge Waterford's already got a move on Merlin. Merlin in P3, Sprinkler P4, Wolf P5, Performance 6, J-Dub 7, OJDS in B8. Nice to see that the race has settled. Nitro, Merlin, Fissy and Sprinkler have already broken the pack with their medium tyres, so they are the 3 medium compound front runners. This is going to be very interesting. Malosa, apologies for that. Everything is about your ex as always, mates. You're a super chilled guy. I think you can definitely get you somebody 10 times better than your ex, to be very honest, mates. So good luck with that. Let's get it all sorted, gents. Make sure we'll send it to it. Sharky strategy here. You'll see a few 2-stoppers happening, and as well maybe 1 or 2 or 3 1-stoppers. Tires are absolutely crucial in this race, both equally fast. Just depends on driving style and what you prefer to do. So if there are any incidents pertaining to some of these gents, they might opt out for a different strategy. But yes, to save your tires are going to be probably the most important part of this race. Fudge Waterford slowly breaking the slipstream from Merlin, and Sprinkler just tucking in. Very nice and neatly behind Nitro Merlin. slipstream to Sprinkler has been broken by Merlin, and the slipstream to 5 for the first. So we've got B2, 3 and 4 all outside of each other's slip. Individual racing from laps 4 and 5 we would definitely see with the better race management here. So very interesting. J-Dub is also shortly behind KBR RBS Performance, with OJJDS tucked in neat and nice behind J-Dub. They're both running the same liveries. I believe they are both part of the Pace Motorsport team. So Stinky is on the soft compound, so you should be able to make a massive gap and then continue the build on that gap. Fast Water first getting another penalty. Stinky clocking in a 54.7 for his first outline.
There's a bit of teamwork going down with the Gorilla Garage, gents.
It does seem that way indeed. JWP is starting to catch up on KBR RBS Performance. J-Dub is hammering his medium tyres though, a little bit. If we can just jump to the tyre way of J-Dub, RBS Performance and OJJDS. J-Dub has got the lowest of the three of them. OJJDS definitely reserving his tyres slightly better than J-Dub Pace and approximately equal to RBS Performance. Will make for some interesting racing in the coming laps. Definitely will be some interesting racing in the coming laps. Definitely got lots of support for the Pace boys here, currently in third last and second last place. Definitely working the strategy here, so we'll definitely see how this will pan out for them. So the gap from Freshwater First, Merlin and Sprinkler, just that slight difference in pace. 1 to 2 tenths per lap, 1 to 2 tenths per lap between 2, 3 and 4. RBS Performance falling slightly behind. J-Dub has just lost out on his slipper as well. And OJJ is still tucked in shortly, nicely behind J-Dub. With a 1 second penalty, most probably for cuts in somewhere. But they will definitely be able to go through. have a look at the battle going on between RBS Performance and J-Dub, things are heating up quite nicely there, very, very nicely there. The race has now settled nicely in the first 5 laps. Sprinkler seems to be catching up to Nitromer and little by little. And Fashwater Fizz having some solid pace with these medium tyres as well. Okay, so if we have a look at J-Dub making a move on RBS Performance, definitely having some good battles there. Let's stick it out to these 3 gents. They are definitely having the most action at the moment. If we keep a few moments with them, it should definitely make for interesting viewing. Very respectful from RBS Performance, gave J-Dub the position back after going a little bit aggressive. Very good sportsmanship. Yes, Malosa, I completely agree with her. I think he pulled a Malosa there, to be very honest. Remember turn 1 Monza. Very interesting. Unfortunately, there wasn't an exit here. So he gave the position back, didn't gain about 7. So, yeah, some interesting dive bombs happening, so it's always good to see. If we have a look at Sprinkler now, Sprinkler's making a move on Nitromerlin. He seems to be making a move shortly. They are very close to one another. I don't think Sprinkler will do it. Unfortunately, I think he knows tyre wear is important.
Sprinkler still got it though, eh, Dean?
Yeah, it definitely does. He's been putting a ton of time the last couple of days on this race. I've been racing with him a few times in lobby. He says he just wants here to have fun, so definitely still has it. Definitely still has the knack of it. Completely agree with you. Okay, so from P4 to P5, J-Dub is now about 7 seconds behind P4. Quite a significant gap. Tyres also look much worse than performance and OJJDS. OJJDS tyre wear, very neat and nicely done. J-Dub's tyre wear, quite significantly less than the two gents in front and the two gents behind him. Okay, Sprinkler seems to be looking for the move now. I think he wants to be stuck behind Merlin a little bit longer now. Merlin's tyres are good on the graphics, but his ability to handle them seems to be deteriorating a little bit. Very interesting to see. Very tight racing here. Stinky put in quite a significant gap on his softs to the rest of the gents that are on mediums. He will come out significant amount ahead of him, and I do think his race pace on his mediums will be equal to the faster ones on their softs, so should definitely be able to see. Malose, the usual stirrer, always looking for a spoon on some streams. Just gotta love it. Man has got some knack to do that things, you know. Awesome stuff. Thanks a lot for that, Malose. Definitely see an amp bob ad coming. Absolutely dead like the tires on most of these gents' vehicles. So guys definitely fighting and wrestling with these cars and the tires. Sprinkler has made it past Nitro Merlin. Guys, remember to like the video. I see absolutely 0 likes. 16 gents watching. Kindly like the video. It would be so cool. Gents' tyre wear is absolutely gedaan, dropping about 2-3 seconds a lap now from lap 9-10. Stinky also struggling here from lap 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, so about 357s in there. Okay, everybody's in the pits. Fast Water Fist got 23%. Not Stinky's got 18% of fuel. Sharky's good one. Very good one there. Fast Water Fist, like I said, 23. Merlin, 21. 22 for Wolfie. 18 for J-Dub. Used a little bit of fuel there and lots of tyre wear as well. So currently about 8 seconds behind. Going to be very, very interesting to see what's happening. Sprinkler going the extra lap on his mediums, as is KBR RBS Performance. He's got OJJDS right up his tail. OJJDS versus RBS Performance. This is going to be a good battle on super worn tyres. Sprinkler should be coming into the pits as we speak by lap 11. Sprinkler coming into the pits. Should see Stinky coming past on P1 now. OJJD is going out for another lap on mediums. He's going to be pushing the mediums to the brink with the steel wires pop out on lap 12. Argy-bargy going on there between Stinky and OJJDS on super worn tyres. Every position here counts for gents, I see. So Freshwater Fizz gained about 4/10 on Not Stinky throughout the pits. A little bit of fuel deficit. should see OJJD is coming into the pits now. There we go, OJJD in the pits. Oh, and he just grabbed himself a 1 second penalty for cutting the chicane. OJJD is in the pits. Those tyres are absolutely smashed. Hi Melissa, if you're saying what's for supworms, I wish by the amount of times you mention your ex, we can somehow just get a hard, put it on a bri, and have it showered so we can just move on from the dreary situation. We all would like you to become super happy again, champ, so maybe you should consider that. Fudge the first going slightly wide on the exit there.
Looks like Wolfie's gained 2 positions in the pits. I think by going those extra laps, OJJDS has lost some ground.
Yeah, massive ground. I mean, they lost 4 or 5 seconds those 2 laps. Performance on OJJDS should definitely not have done those extra laps on the mediums. And yeah, Wolfie is now 5 seconds ahead. His tyre wear will be slightly worse, but I do not think they will be able to catch him in time unless he makes a significant sway. I appreciate the compliment, man. Not sure how it's intended, but I did see that. Yes, it's not Dumbledore speaking, unfortunately. However, Dumbledore was a super gent. So not sure how you intended that, but I would take it in the way my mind sees fit. Thanks a lot, champ. Appreciate it.
I think he may have been talking about my croaky voice.
Might be. I think this will be settled as is. KBR Wolf is definitely keeping the gap to J-Dub. Interesting turn of events at the end of the race. OJJ's got a little bit better tyre wear with his later pit, so let's just hope he can make up for lost time on those last 2-3 laps on his mediums. Stink is about 7 seconds ahead of Fissy. Fissy's about 8.9 seconds ahead of Sprinkler, and then Merlin is in the slipstream of Sprinkler with 1 lap more on his side, so his time will be a little bit more at the end. J-Dub about 13 seconds behind Nitro Merlin in P5, shortly followed by Wolfie 2 seconds behind, OJJ about 4.8 seconds behind, and then RBS another 1.3 seconds behind.
10 minutes to go.
There we go, yes. Should definitely see 21 laps from most probably everyone. I think J-Dub is cutting it the closest to not making that 21 laps. We would see. I'm having a look at the time differential now, having done a few practice races with Stinky, knowing where the cutoff is about. So yeah, the cutoff should be somewhere between Merlin and J-Dub on the 21st lap. Yeah, Frankie, it would be awesome if you could join. It's a pity you didn't do this one, and I'm assuming that ATK will do this event yearly now and incorporate it to the yearly ATK Pro Series, which is the PCACC side. So definitely the more the merrier. If we can get ASA Gents on the map, it'll be fantastic. We're also pushing the FIA side now to get all these newly bolstered aliens that we have going. Chance to get some exposure on the international level, like the FIAC, Manufacturers of Nations. So definitely going to be awesome having you there. Is starting to spread out a little bit now. OJJ is definitely catching up to KBR and Wolfie. He's caught up about a second and a half in the last 3 laps, only trailing by 2.8 seconds, so we might see him catch up to Wolfie just before the bell rings. Oh well, also the nice thing about the FIA races is only 4 out of the 10 count, so you can just pick a few handful ones and then just do those. And just keep the fingers and the feet warm, you know? Will always help with strats, etc. So I believe RBS Performance has quit. He had a spin out. It's about 12-13 seconds behind OJGDS, so I think he says he's had enough. This wasn't for him, and he has had some solid pace. He was off for about 5 months, so very good to have had him back here. Guys, if you haven't had any likes on the video, click a like on the video, please. It would be great, great to see that. We've got 16 people watching. Just click on the like button, press the small cross, and then click on the like, the thumbs up. Just throw it in there. J-Dub now about
RBS had a power failure, unfortunately.
Hey Sean, is that what you called the rage quit, mate? Sorry about that, brother. Ooh, J-Dub has just got himself another penalty, standing on 2.5 seconds penalty now. OJJ is definitely catching up to these two gents. We might see another little team thing happening here where J-Dub hold up Wolfie, so OJJ could come in and probably pass. So let's see how this will operate. OJ will definitely catch up here now.
It's going to be a close one at the end, I think. All three of them.
I think OJ will pass Wolfie, and then he will just take a massive gap. He might even pass J-Dub and bring a great gap on that. His tyre wear, obviously he's 3 laps better off, and I think once he's gotten past the other one will let him through, and he'll create probably about a 2.5 second gap before the last lap. Just judging by his tyres and my experience in this type of time with tyres, so it's going to be very interesting to see. That is, if Wolfie doesn't defend way too hard with his tyre wear, will actually just work against it. It'll be worse for his tyres. Battles now, he'll lose 2 positions. If he lets OJJ pass and tries to follow, he might still gain a position with J-Dub's 2.5 second penalty. OJJ coming into the inside now, should go for the move. Superior tyre wear, pulls off the dive. Slightly outbrakes himself, but will have the tyres on the inside line to secure the move. Frankie most definitely is. Some of these tyres are just looking absolutely thrashed. So definitely struggling with the tyre wears. Merlin's tyres are looking fantastic compared to Sprinkler's, so I wonder if it's a little too late for him to catch up. J-Dub's tyres are just absolutely smashed. But the man can handle the wheel, so OJ has closed the gap to J-Dub. J-Dub should see the door open for OJJ now. Can't see the 2 battling. He's indicating for him to go on the outside. OJ can't see the indicator. A little bit of a miscommunication there. J-Dub should left and been some of that penalty. OJ is gone with his tyres. He should be able to put a significant gap now. This will be very interesting. OJ might make it over the line with a second to spare. It's going to be very interesting to see. He's either going to make it with 2 seconds or miss it out with 2 seconds and not get to the 21 laps. Let's follow them closely, Ant.
Will do.
As predicted, OJ is definitely backing up that punch now, with his tyres being 3 laps newer, and he should be able to pull this gap. There we go, out of the slips, and now he'll go. However, still about 36 seconds behind Stinky and 20 seconds behind Nitro Merlin. The splits, it's going to be very close. If one of these two gents is going to make it, it might only just be OJ. I'll have a look at the next split to see average lap times and if he's going to be making it or not. I'll be able to tell you as soon as the second time pops up. 5. He is not going to be making it. He's going to be losing about 2.5 seconds. So he will not be making the 21st lap, unfortunately. Okay, so 20 seconds behind P4 goes OJ, J-Dub and Wolfie. Merlin has been catching up to Sprinkler ever so slightly, dropping the gap from 3.5 seconds to only 1.9. This should be very interesting, but the rest of the field is already determined. Very, very good racing from all the gents. Yeah, Melissa, very decent race from Stinker there. Definitely deserves the result. Good racing. Vashwatervis, as expected, has really upped his game. Crossing the line, 41.30. Sprinkler about 8.5 seconds behind. And Merlin only 1.5 seconds behind. This was very, very close from the gents. Very good racing. Awesome racing to cut it off. There we have the results, boys. Not Stinky, Vashwatervis, Sprinkler, Nitro, Merlin, OJJDS, JWO Pace, and KBR Wolfie. Awesome racing, boys. Very, very well done. Thanks a lot for tuning in, gents. Like us, please kindly click on the like button. I see only one person has liked. Please click on the like button. Just do that part. Let's have fun. Thanks a lot, boys. Have yourself a good one. Anthony, ciao, ciao.
Thanks, man. Cheers, everybody.
Stream off.
I'm gonna switch it off now.